Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 100 Disney songs of all time.
With a smile and a song, life is just like a bright sunny day.
For this list, we'll be looking at the greatest, most memorable tracks from Disney films and their soundtracks. To narrow down our options, we're excluding tunes from the Disney parks, as well as instrumental pieces. Which Disney song takes the number one spot in your heart? Let us know your absolute favorite in the comments below. Number 100, So This Is Love, Cinderella.
So this is love. So this is love.
Who doesn't get the chills upon hearing this beautiful romantic ballad? It represents the budding relationship between Cinderella and Prince Charming as they dance together for the first time. The song culminates at the stroke of midnight, with Cinderella rushing off, leaving her glass slipper behind. Performed gorgeously by Eileen Woods and Mike Douglas, this duet epitomizes what the movie itself is about at its core, and captures that fairy tale magic.
So this is the miracle that I've been dreaming of.
We're not exaggerating when we say it's a truly timeless love song that can be enjoyed by hardcore Disney fans and casual listeners alike.
So this is love.
Number 99, Mad Madam Mim, The Sword in the Stone.
I find delight in the gruesome and grim.
Oh, that's terrible.
Thank you, my boy, but that's nothing for me. No, 'cause I'm the magnificent, marvelous Mad Madam Mim.
There's nothing like a good old-fashioned villain tune. This one was written by none other than the Sherman Brothers, and it certainly marks a splendid moment in The Sword in the Stone. Our one-of-a-kind antagonist, Madam Mim, gleefully displays her villainy to Arthur, who's been turned into a sparrow, through this upbeat tune.
Black sorcery is my dish of tea. It comes easy to me.
All of her transformations throughout the number add a unique twist to the scene, while simultaneously providing insight into her magical abilities. She's clearly a kooky and unpredictable character, and her song proves she's not to be messed with.
But it's only skin deep for Zim Zabberim Zim! I'm an ugly old creep! The magnificent, marvelous, mad Madam Mim!
Number 98, Portobello Road, Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Anything and everything a chap can unload is sold off the barrow in Portobello Road. You'll find what you want in the Portobello Road.
This whimsical live-action and animation musical film hybrid has a soundtrack filled with hits. One of them is The Beautiful Briny, which takes our lead characters on a journey underwater.
Bobbing along, singing a song on the bottom of the beautiful briny, shimmery, shiny, beautiful briny sea.
While that song was reportedly used as inspiration for The Little Mermaids Under the Sea, the standout musical number from this film is certainly Portobello Road. It's a magical ensemble piece filled with dancing, where our main cast shop and explore while on a quest for the rest of a spellbook. Overflowing with energy from the entire ensemble, this song makes us want to hop on a bed and fly on down to join the party.
Portobello Road, Portobello Road, street where the riches of ages are stowed.
Number 97, Heffalumps and Woozles, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Beware, 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 beware. A heffalump or woozle is very confusal.
Oh bother. The only thing spookier than getting your honey pot taken away is a visit from these nefarious creatures. This dream sequence from The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh might have been nightmare fuel in your childhood, but now it can be enjoyed as a quirky banger for all ages.
They're extraordinary, so better be wary, because they come in every shape and size. stars.
The scene's animation is super engaging and trippy, which, granted, adds to Pooh's anxiety, but surely makes for a fun watch. In the end, the silly tune is bound to get stuck in your head and make you want to boogie at the same time.
They're black. They're brown. They're up. They're down. They're in. They're out. They're all about. They're far. They're near. They're gone. They're here. They're quick and slick. They're insincere. Beware. 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 Beware.
Number 96, Oodalali, Robin Hood.
Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, laughing back and forth at what the other has to say.
Nowadays, few people crank out hits in the same way that Roger Miller once did. This folksy air is sung by the rooster, Alan-a-Dale, who introduces our main characters and leads us into the film's story. The calm, laid-back melody and arrangement expertly fits the tone of Robin Hood and Little John's relationship at first.
Reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodalali, golly, what a day.
Then it becomes more comical while still maintaining its essence, as the two must run from the sheriff and his crew. Miller's classic country twang and exquisite lyricism makes for a toe-tapping song that transcends the source material of Robin Hood.
Oodalali, golly, what a day.
Number 95, Candle on the Water, Pete's Dragon.
I'll be your candle on the water.
Are you ready to be moved? The late Helen Reddy played Nora in Pete's Dragon. The character yearns for her lost love Paul, who disappeared while out at sea, to return to her in this number. Her vocal performance is simply stunning. You'd have to be made of steel not to become emotional listening to her.
I'll paint a ray of hope around you, circling in the air.
Candle on the Water was actually up for the Academy Award for Best Song, and although it didn't win, it has had great cultural influence and popularity. Sometimes you don't need all the bells and whistles. A strong singer and a beautiful arrangement can be more than enough.
I'll never let you go.
Number 94, Someone's Waiting for You, The Rescuers.
Someone's waiting to love you.
Number 93, If I Didn't Have You, Monsters, Inc.
Yes, I wouldn't be nothing if I didn't have you.
I know what you mean, Sully, because
I wouldn't know where to go.
me too, because I
Number 92, Cruisin' for a Bruisin', Teen Beach Movie.
don't stop the music. We run fast like a bullet. We do anything we want, anytime we want. Oh yeah.
Number 91, Nobody Like You, Turning Red.
You're never not on my mind. Oh my, oh my, oh my. I'm never not by your side. Your side, your side, your side.
Number 90, I've Got No Strings, Pinocchio.
I got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. I hit strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me.
Who could ever forget this performance by Pinocchio? In the film, he becomes a living puppet and is coaxed into taking part in Stromboli's show. He's able to show off his abilities as a free-moving, stringless marionette, despite his various blunders and mistakes throughout the number.
Hi-ho, the merry-o, that's the only way to be. I want the world to know, nothing ever worries me.
Pinocchio's conscience, Jiminy Cricket, is disappointed and ultimately perplexed as he watches the show. But you can't deny that the crowd loves the kid. I've Got No Strings sets up the upcoming conflict in the film as Pinocchio travels down an immoral path. Yet it does so in an entertaining and perfectly executed manner.
There are no strings on me.
Number 89, Someday My Prince Will Come, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Someday my prince will come. Someday we'll meet again.
Number 88, Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride, Lilo and Stitch.
There's no place for a king
till the sun sets beyond the horizon.
Number 87, I'm Still Here, Jim's theme, Treasure Planet. Number 86, Determinate, Lemonade Mouth. Number 85, Bella Notte, Lady and the Tramp.
This is the night, it's a beautiful night, and we call it Bella Notte.
Lady and the Tramp is more than just a precious love story between two pups. It's also the source of some great music. Jazz artist Peggy Lee lent her signature voice to the song He's a Tramp, a bluesy bop that's all about Tramp's character.
He's a tramp, but they love him. Breaks a new heart every day.
However, the most memorable moment in the film is, of course, the adorable spaghetti sharing scene, in which the epic Bella Notte plays. It's an absolute classic, beautifully setting the tone for the moment the two dogs share together under the moonlight. It continues alongside their evening, further adding to the romantic ambiance. Lady and the Tramp wouldn't be Lady and the Tramp without this song.
Heavens are right on this lovely Bella Notte.
Number 84, Speechless Part 2, Aladdin.
All I know is I won't go speechless, speechless.
Number 83, A Cover Is Not the Book, Mary Poppins Returns.
Which proves our cover is not the book, so open it up and take a look, 'cause under the covers one discovers that the king may be a crook.
Number 82, This Is Me, Camp Rock.
This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Can I let the light shine on me?
Number 81, The World's Greatest Criminal Mind, The Great Mouse Detective. Number 80, You Can Fly, Peter Pan.
Think of a wonderful thought, any merry little thought. Think of Christmas, think of snow, think of sleigh bells, off you go.
All it takes is faith, trust, and pixie dust. You Can Fly was surely the source of many kids' dreams to one day soar through the air with the guidance of none other than Peter Pan. The song is not only catchy, with a delightful twinkly type of melody, it's also part of a quintessential Disney moment that fans fondly recall.
When there's a smile in your heart, there's no better time to start.
Watching Pan help the darlings try and succeed in taking flight is so exhilarating and satisfying to witness. Plus, the tune itself makes us want to sing along. Is it any wonder it feels like magic no matter how many times we listen to it?
You can fly, 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 you can fly.
Number 79, Prince Ali, Aladdin.
40 bakers and cooks and bakers and birds that waddle like
Number 78, I'm Late, Alice in Wonderland.
I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late.
It must be awfully important, like a party or something.
Number 77, Push It to the Limit, Jump In. Number 76, Rotten to the Core, Descendants.
I'm rotten to the core. Who could ask for more? I'm nothing like the kid next door. I'm rotten to the core.
Number 75, Man or Muppet? The Muppets.
I reflect on my reflection, and I ask myself the question, what's the right direction?
The Walt Disney Company acquired the Jim Henson Company in 2004, so songs from Muppets films before that date, such as Rainbow Connection, do not qualify here. But the ones featured in 2011's The Muppets do. We'd be remiss not to mention Life's a Happy Song, an amazing group number that gets almost everyone involved early on.
Life's a happy song when you get someone by your side to sing along.
Still, nothing beats the Oscar-winning Man or Muppet, a funny yet seriously emotional ballad that will have you questioning your identity.
If I'm a Muppet, well, I'm a very manly Muppet.
Very manly Muppet.
Am I a Muppet? Muppet! Or am I a man?
Am I a man?
The performances are all spot on, making the tune an all-time fan favorite. It also comes at the climax of the film, really keying up the drama of the story itself.
I'm a Muppet and man.
Number 74, I Don't Dance, High School Musical 2.
I don't dance. I know you can. Not a chance. No, no. If I can do this, well, you can do that. But I don't dance. Get it out of the park.
Number 73, You're Welcome, Moana.
What can I say except you're welcome for the tides, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demiguy.
Number 72, God Help the Outcasts, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
God help the outcasts, hungry from birth. Show them the mercy they don't find on earth.
Number 71, Love is an Open Door, Frozen.
Love is an open door. Love is an open door.
Number 70, Seize the Day, Newsies.
Open the gates and seize the day. Don't be afraid and don't delay.
You can't have a Disney music list without including numbers from Newsies. There's the dreamy Santa Fe solo, and the fun group piece King of New York.
Starting now, I'm the king of New York.
Ain't you heard? I'm the king of New York.
Holy cow, it's a miracle.
But as great as those are, our favorite song has simply got to be Seize the Day. Can you blame us? It's a fantastically orchestrated and energetic piece that always has us tapping our toes and wishing that we could literally dance along with the cast. If you tried to tell us that you didn't attempt to pull off a heel click after watching this clip, we wouldn't believe you.
Neighbor to neighbor, father to son, one for all and all for one.
Number 69, Jack's Lament, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Somewhere deep inside of these bones.
Number 68, Waiting on a Miracle, Encanto.
I am waiting on a miracle, a miracle. I would heal what's broken, so this man leaves something new.
Number 67, When She Loved Me, Toy Story 2.
When she loved me.
Number 66, I Just Can't Wait to Be King, The Lion King.
It's gonna be King Simba's finest fling.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
Number 65, Cheetah Sisters, The Cheetah Girls.
There's a time when we all choose to be the quit or follow through.
Who among us didn't dream of being a part of this fierce girl group? The Cheetah Girls franchise produced so many epic danceable anthems that have aged like fine wine. For example, Strut from the second film is so empowering and makes us wish we were singing along in Barcelona.
You gotta strut like you mean it. Free your mind, it's not enough just to dream it. Come on, come on.
But the girls' best hit has got to be Cheetah Sisters. Their vocal harmonies and proud declaration of sisterhood simply cannot be beat. This number is what unites the four girls, and it does so with the signature flair of the best 2000s bops. Number 64. Everybody Wants to Be a Cat, the Aristocats.
Everybody wants to be a cat. Hallelujah.
Number 63. Chillin' Like a Villain, Descendants 2.
Chillin' like a villain. Chillin' like a villain. Chillin' like a villain.
Number 62. Why Should I Worry? Oliver and Company.
Why should I worry? Why should I care? I may not have a dime, but I got streets out my bed.
Number 61. True Love's Kiss, Enchanted.
I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss, and a prince I'm hoping comes with this. That's what brings ever after ring so happy.
Number 60. Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Frozen.
Elsa? Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play.
Almost every song on the Frozen soundtrack is a certified banger, so it's impossible to choose only one favorite. For the First Time in Forever is an upbeat song that provides insight into Elsa and Anna's differing attitudes towards the coronation.
For the first time in forever, I'm getting what I'm dreaming of. Be the good girl you always have to be.
But as far as songs spotlighting the sisters' initially difficult relationship go, well, nothing is quite as emotional and heart-wrenching as Do You Want to Build a Snowman? It outlines much of the pair's childhood together, after Elsa has become isolated due to her powers, staying that way even after the loss of their parents.
We only have each other. It's just you and me. What are we gonna do? Do you wanna build a snowman?
Can someone pass the tissues, please? Number 59. All in the Golden Afternoon, Alice in Wonderland.
There are dusty daffodils on the hillside. Strings of violets are all in tune. Tiger lilies love the dandelion. In the golden afternoon, the golden afternoon.
Number 58. What Dreams Are Made Of, the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of.
Number 57. Breaking Free, High School Musical.
Strength to believe we're breaking free. Soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach.
Number 56. Two Worlds, Tarzan.
Somewhere something is calling for you. Two worlds, one family. Trust your heart, let fate decide.
Number 55. Colors of the Wind, Pocahontas.
You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim.
Pocahontas movingly follows our titular heroine as she paves her own path and follows her heart. As her first solo song on the film soundtrack, Just Around the River Bend provides us with a window into Pocahontas' deepest desires.
I look once more, just around the river bend, beyond the shore, where the gulls fly life free.
The movie's theme, Colors of the Wind, has been lauded endlessly for its gorgeous lyricism and transcendental themes. It perfectly portrays Pocahontas' bond with nature and drives home the core message she and her people are trying to send.
We need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. Need to paint with all the colors of the wind.
In both of these performances, singer Judy Kuhn delivers with touching and resonant vocals that stand the test of time. Number 54, Mother Knows Best, Tangled.
Don't forget it, you regret it. Mother knows best.
Number 53, The Bells of Notre Dame, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Number 52, I Won't Say I'm in Love, Hercules.
This scene won't play, I won't say I'm in love. You do it, let's bring our let's you're in love. Shoot away on base, I won't say it.
Number 51, Hi Ho, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Hi ho, it's home from work we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho.
Number 50, I See the Light, Tangled.
All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in.
Mandy Moore was the perfect choice to play Rapunzel in Tangled. Her voice is absolutely stunning. In the film's premiere song, When Will My Life Begin?, the heroine cheerfully recounts her everyday routine and pines for the day she can leave her tower.
I play guitar and knit and cook and basically just wonder when will my life begin.
While that number establishes her character and the story, our pick here has to be the duet between her and Flynn Rider. I See the Light is an extraordinary love song that thematically represents Rapunzel's freedom.
At last I see the light, and it's like the fog is lifted.
She has always longed for the day she would witness the lanterns firsthand, and now has someone who truly loves her by her side as she achieves that dream.
Now that I see you.
Number 49, Hakuna Matata, The Lion King.
Hakuna Matata, what a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, ain't no passing craze.
It means no worries.
Number 48, Once Upon a Dream, Sleeping Beauty.
You love me at once.
The way you did once upon a dream.
Number 47, A Spoonful of Sugar, Mary Poppins.
For a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the medicine go down.
Number 46, Show Yourself, Frozen 2.
Show yourself, step into your power, throw yourself into something new.
Number 45, Bet on It, High School Musical 2.
Everybody's always talking at me. Everybody's trying to get in my head. I wanna listen to my own heart talking.
We had a hard time narrowing down the best of the High School Musical 2 soundtrack. After all, the second film is chock full of classic, unforgettable numbers, such as Troy and Gabriella's heart-wrenching breakup duet, Gotta Go My Own Way.
I gotta go my own way.
What about us? What about everything we've been through?
Oh, what about trust?
But let's be real, no song from the 2007 flick quite matches the drama and intensity that Bet on It brings.
Will I find what I lost? You know you can bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it.
Troy finally gets his moment to belt out his feelings, and shows off his sick moves while doing so. It's a power anthem, and has given us one of the most legendary scenes in the entire HSM franchise.
To turn my life around today is the day. Am I the type of guy who means
Number 44, Baby Mine, Dumbo.
Baby mine, don't you cry. Baby mine, dry your eyes.
Number 43, Strangers Like Me, Tarzan. Number 42, Friends on the Other Side, The Princess and the Frog.
I got voodoo, I got hoodoo, I got things I ain't even tried. And I got friends on the other side.
He's got friends on the other side.
Number 41, This Is Halloween, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Come with us and you will see. This our town of Halloween. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night.
Number 40, Out There, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame may have one of the most underrated soundtracks of all Disney films. Out There skillfully highlights Quasimodo's inner and outer worlds. He wants nothing more than to leave his bell tower and attend the Feast of Fools among the people. But as expressed at the very start of the number, in a moment informally titled Stay in Here, Frollo intends to keep him locked away.
You are deformed.
I am deformed.
And you are ugly.
And I am ugly.
And these are crimes for which the world shows little pity.
Singer Tom Hulce perfectly conveys Quasimodo's desperations and desires through his delivery, which stands in perfect contrast to Tony Jay's portrayal of Frollo. This makes it all the more powerful when our protagonist breaks into song solo, finally expressing himself.
One day out there.
Number 39, Surface Pressure, Encanto.
No mistakes, just pressure like a grip, 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 and it won't let go. Whoa. Pressure like a tick, 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 till it's ready to blow. Whoa.
Number 38, Into the Unknown, Frozen 2.
Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown.
Number 37, The Climb, Hannah Montana the Movie. Number 36, You've Got a Friend in Me, Toy Story franchise.
You're my favorite deputy.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
Number 35, Feed the Birds, Mary Poppins.
Early each day to the steps of St. Paul's, the little old bird woman comes.
The sweet ending song of the family musical Mary Poppins, Let's Go Fly a Kite, represents the newfound unity of the Banks family with its cheerful energy.
Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring.
But we couldn't possibly ignore the singing abilities of Miss Mary Poppins herself, especially since this song was also a favorite of Walt Disney's. Feed the Birds is a lullaby about a woman who sells folks bread, providing them with the food they need to do just as the title of the song suggests.
Feed the birds, tuppence a bag, tuppence, tuppence, tuppence a bag.
While the other songs from the film are more upbeat, this one provides the movie with a slow, thoughtful pause that adds a nice dimension to the story. Plus, Julie Andrews sounds darn good singing it.
Tuppence, tuppence a
Number 34, That's How You Know, Enchanted. Number 33, Dos Oruguitas, Encanto.
No se aguante más, hay que crecer, aparte y volver, hacia adelante seguirás.
Number 32, Gaston, Beauty and the Beast.
No one's big like Gaston, okay, big like Gaston. No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston.
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidated.
Number 31, Cruella de Vil, 101 Dalmatians.
Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will.
Number 30, Zero to Hero, Hercules.
Oh, yeah! Bless my soul, Herc was on a roll.
Person of the week in every Greek opinion poll.
The quintet of the muses from Hercules are what make the whole soundtrack come to life. There's the film's opening song, The Gospel Truth, which gives us all the necessary context. And lest we forget the grand, triumphant final number, A Star is Born.
He's a hero who can please the crowd. A star is born. I want everybody shout out loud. A star is born.
Each is excellent in their own way, but this spot goes to Zero to Hero, a celebration of our hero Hercules' newfound strength and power against the monsters of Greece.
Zero to hero, in no time flat. Zero to hero, just like that. When he smiled, the girls went wild with so yeah.
The energy and pep that fuel this song make it unshakably fun. Not only that, it's also a great montage moment that shows us our protagonist's growth at a key point in the film.
Herc is the hero. Now he's the hero. Oh, yes, indeed.
Number 29, I'll Make a Man Out of You, Mulan.
With all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of
Number 28, Friend Like Me, Aladdin.
You ain't never had a friend like me.
Number 27, Eye to Eye, a Goofy movie. Number 26, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, Cinderella.
Salagadoola, menchikaboola, bibbidi bobbidi boo. It'll do magic, believe it or not. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Number 25, Belle, Beauty and the Beast.
Little town, it's a quiet village. Every day, like the one before.
This song is so good, the whole village has to get in on singing it. Belle is the first number in Beauty and the Beast. Thanks to it, we learn all about our fish-out-of-water protagonist through her perspective, as well as that of her town's residents. The large ensemble of voices and characters makes for an engaging piece that truly tells a story.
There must be more than this provincial life.
Just watch, I'm going to make Belle my wife.
And she knows a girl who's strange but special.
As if that wasn't enough, it feels like it was ripped straight from a musical. That's not to say Belle's later reprise of the song isn't wonderful as well.
I want adventure in the great white somewhere. I want it more than I can tell.
However, between the two, we'll have to give it to the original.
But she really is a funny girl, a beauty but a funny girl. She really is a funny girl.
Number 24, The Bare Necessities, The Jungle Book.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife.
Number 23, He Lives in You. The Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. Number 22, Hellfire, The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
But she will be mine, or she
Number 21, We're All in This Together, High School Musical. Number 20, Poor Unfortunate Souls, The Little Mermaid.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways.
We know Ursula is a mega villain, but she's still pretty darn fierce. As she convinces Ariel to give up her voice, she belts this eerily convincing number describing how she has graciously aided people in need in her past dealings. Pat Carroll was an absolute superstar, giving an evilly good performance that will never ever be forgotten. That raspy sound could not be more perfect for the character.
Come on, you poor unfortunate soul! Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice.
We don't know why Ursula would even want to take Ariel's voice when hers is so arresting. Well, okay, we do, but if you don't remember, go and rewatch The Little Mermaid.
This poor, unfortunate
Number 19, Be Our Guest, Beauty and the Beast.
Ma chère mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight.
Maybe it would be a little spooky to go to dinner with a chorus of singing and dancing household items, but would we still do it? Absolutely, thanks in large part to this number.
Come on and lift your glass, you've won your own free pass to be our guest. If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
Beauty and the Beast is a layered tale. One of the key plot points is the castle objects hope to be transformed back into their physical selves, which is expressed in the originally deleted song Human Again.
When we're human again, only human again. When the world once more stops making sense, I'll unwind for a change.
Really? That'd be strange.
It's great, but it's hard to compete with the likes of Be Our Guest. The musical arrangement and collection of performances alike are beyond outstanding. If you listen once, you'll be singing it to yourself for the rest of the day.
Please be
Number 18, Almost There, The Princess and the Frog.
Mama, I don't have time for dancing. That's just gonna have to wait a while.
Tiana is one of the most inspirational Disney princesses ever. Her dream to have her very own restaurant, which has roots in her relationship with her late dad, is incredibly relatable and down to earth.
I remember Daddy told me fairy tales can come true. You gotta make them happen. It all depends on you.
The same can be said for the fact that she knows she must put in the proverbial blood, sweat, and tears if she wants that dream to become a reality. Anika Noni Rose has an incredible singing voice, and through this number, she expresses Tiana's powerful determination and stunning vision perfectly. Needless to say, Almost There has a message that young and older listeners alike can take to heart. Number 17, Be Prepared, The Lion King.
I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside.
As far as Disney bad guys go, few are as ruthless and purely evil as the power-hungry Scar himself. That may very well be why his villain number is one that has stayed with us for ages.
I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously square. Be prepared.
He and his hyena henchmen are plotting to overthrow Mufasa and his successor, our hero Simba. Even though nobody would ever root for our antagonist to get his way, there's no denying Be Prepared is just as groovy as it is eerie. The delivery, the lyrics, the melody, everything just comes together. We have no doubt that singing along will make you feel villainously cool.
Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bared. Be prepared.
Number 16, Under the Sea, The Little Mermaid.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake.
Sebastian isn't just an incredible sidekick and protector, he's also a fantastic singer. We get to appreciate his softer vocals in lieu of Ariel's speaking voice during Kiss the Girl, the ultimate wingman song. But our crabby friend truly shines when he's performing Under the Sea.
Under the sea, under the sea. Nobody beat us, fry us, and eat us in fricassee.
He uses the tune in an attempt to persuade Ariel that life as a human wouldn't be all it's cracked up to be. We know she ultimately doesn't take his advice, but we have to say he's got us pretty convinced. How could you not want to stay among these super talented sea creatures?
Each little snail, you know how to whale here. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we in luck here, down in the muck here, under the sea.
Number 15, Go the Distance, Hercules.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a great warm welcome will be waiting for me.
We've mentioned several songs from Hercules thus far, but few are as emotional and as powerfully performed as this one. Before realizing he's the son of Zeus, a god, Hercules is poorly treated around town and regarded as a complete outsider. But deep down, he knows all that he's capable of and longs to prove himself.
I am on my way. I can go the distance. I don't care how far. Somehow I'll be strong.
Besides the vocal performance itself being extremely resonant, the feelings that Hercules expresses are both motivating and relatable.
I would go most anywhere to find where I belong.
And having this song serve as a manifestation of his core desire, well, that makes it all the more satisfying when he finally finds his place in the world by the film's end.
I wish to stay on Earth with her. I finally know where I belong.
Number 14, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? The Lion King.
I can see what's happening. What? And they don't have a clue. Who? They'll fall in love, and here's the bottom line. Our trio's down to 2.
Oh.
When Elton John is a song's composer and Tim Rice is its lyricist, you know it's destined to become an instant classic. Can You Feel the Love Tonight is no exception.
So many things to tell her, but how to make her see the truth about my past, impossible.
One of the many elements that makes it particularly impressive is the various narratives that are weaved in, as we hear the internal monologues of Simba and Nala as they reconnect. And, of course, Timon and Pumbaa's hilarious commentary at the beginning simply never gets old. But even without these aspects included for the sake of the story, this is a timeless love song that is brilliantly crafted and performed.
In short, our pal is doomed.
Number 13, Remember Me, Coco.
Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry.
If you told us that you could listen to this one without shedding a tear, we simply wouldn't believe you. Remember Me is played and performed at various moments throughout the film Coco. It's originally introduced as a popular mariachi song, but eventually takes on a more sentimental meaning throughout the film. It's the versatility of the lyrics that allows it to have this layered effect on the viewer and listener, and makes it a cornerstone of the story.
For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart.
Plus, it works both in its upbeat form and as a slow ballad. What can't this song do?
Remember me.
Number 12, How Far I'll Go, Moana.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why.
If we had a nickel for every I Want song performed by a Disney heroine, we'd have still not as many nickels as the Disney company has. But hey, they make the big bucks for a reason. These numbers are genuinely incredible.
See the light as it shines on the sea, it's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes.
In Moana, the titular protagonist longs to be out at sea exploring, even though her father prohibits it in order to protect her. How Far I'll Go speaks to her thirst for venturing past the reef. It's so inspiring, especially for anyone who's ever felt held back from fulfilling their true potential.
One day I'll know how far I'll go.
Lucky for all of us, the movie keeps the uplifting hits coming throughout the course of the story.
But come what may, I know the way. I am Moana.
Number 11, Reflection, Mulan.
Look at me, I will never pass for a perfect bride or a perfect daughter.
Who hasn't belted this one out in the mirror at least once? We know we have. Mulan knows that she's unable to help her family in the way she's expected to, as a bride. Reflection comes at a crucial moment as we learn the depth of our protagonist's feelings of obligation and responsibility, while getting a sense of her true self.
Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me?
Lea Salonga, the vocalist who sings as Mulan, has an unbelievable range that makes each note sound effortless. You'll quickly realize how challenging the song is to perform if you try and sing it yourself, which makes the finished product in Mulan all the more impressive.
When will my reflection show who I am inside?
Number 10, A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes, Cinderella.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep.
Cinderella is one of the best known and most easily recognizable Disney princesses, and for good reason. The idea that a dream is a wish your heart makes is a consistent sentiment throughout most Disney films, and this dreamy ballad perfectly expresses this wishful ideology.
Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through.
The late Eileen Woods' one-of-a-kind voice can and should be appreciated by all generations. After all, the song is already lovely, but her delivery has elevated it to classic status. You're never too old to appreciate the message of the number, that anything is possible if you believe in it with all of your heart.
The dream that you wish will come
Number 9. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, Mary Poppins.
It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious.
Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke are an unstoppable duo in Mary Poppins. Van Dyke, as Bert, sings and dances his heart out in the energetic number Step in Time, which is a true spectacle.
Get your knees up, get your knees up, step in time, get your knees up, step in time, get your reason, get your rhyme, get your knees up, step in time.
But what could be better than these two powerhouses combining their talents for a song? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is a gumbo of everything that makes the film so wonderful.
So when the cat has got your tongue, there's no need for dismay. Just summon up this word and then you've got a lot to say. But better use it carefully or it could change your life.
The live-action performances in synchronicity with the 2D animation is just adorable and wildly impressive at the same time. And yes, you can bet it teaches us all the biggest word we've ever heard.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Number 8. We Don't Talk About Bruno, Encanto.
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. But
this 2021 Disney film, particularly its songs by Lin-Manuel Miranda, took the world by storm. Early on in Encanto, our protagonist Mirabel tells us about her magical family, the Madrigals, while eagerly avoiding talking about herself.
welcome to the family Madrigal, the home of the family Madrigal. We're on our way, where all the people are fantastical but magical. I'm part of the family Madrigal.
That tune is a downright bop that provides us with much of the context we need for the story. However, the movie's top number is, without question, We Don't Talk About Bruno.
It's a heavy lift with a gift so humbling. Always left Abuela in the family fumbling, grappling with prophecies they couldn't understand. Do you understand?
The ensemble piece melds tons of genres, ideas, and voices together, and the result is non-stop fun. During the peak of its popularity, it was even topping the Billboard Hot 100. We can't say we're surprised.
He's here, don't talk about Bruno. Why did I talk about Bruno? Not a word about Bruno. I never should have brought up Bruno.
Number 7. You'll Be in My Heart, Tarzan.
Stop your crying. It'll be all right. Just take my hand. Hold it tight.
Phil Collins didn't have to go nearly as hard as he did on the Tarzan soundtrack, but we're sure glad he did. Collins is a legendary recording artist, and the lyricism, arrangements, and performances he brought to the table here are completely in a league of their own.
For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm.
Each of the tracks he gave us in Tarzan are spectacular in some way, but we have to spotlight You'll Be in My Heart.
'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore.
It's a special piece of music that grips us from start to finish. The gentle lullaby poetically describes the love that a parent feels for their child, and is another great example of a Disney song that transcends its film.
You'll be here in my heart, always.
Number 6. Part of Your World, The Little Mermaid.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything?
You can try to stop a mermaid from going to the surface of the sea, but you can't take the love of the land out of her. Just ask King Triton. Because of her long-standing interest in people and their trinkets, Ariel sings out her desire to leave the sea.
I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see 'em dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet.
Jodi Benson cemented her legacy with this song, delivering a ballad that will be remembered for the rest of time.
Up where
where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world.
Aside from being one of the most classic princess numbers, Part of Your World has creative lyrics that flesh out Ariel's character and sets the stage for the rest of the narrative. What more could you ask for?
Part of that world.
Number 5. When You Wish Upon a Star, Pinocchio.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are.
We couldn't make a list of Disney songs without including the one that became the company's central theme. In Pinocchio, the timeless tune is first performed by Jiminy Cricket at the start of the story. In fact, we hear most of it before we formally meet any characters.
Like a boat out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through.
Yet it instantly captures our attention and immerses us into the story. It plays again at the film's conclusion, essentially bookending the tale. Once again, the belief that dreams can become reality if your intentions are pure and true fuels the song. And once again, that message is conveyed with elegance and grace. Number 4. Let It Go, Frozen.
The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen.
We just have to say thank you to Idina Menzel for this one. Both Frozen and its sequel have provided us with a bunch of glorious tunes. However, none are more jaw-dropping than Let It Go.
Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky.
Despite taking place relatively early on in the movie, it's a complete showstopper and serves up drama in spades. Elsa finally begins to embrace the power she's concealed for much of her life, and her decision to bravely be herself is conveyed flawlessly through this performance. Obviously, we can't relate to being able to form and control snow and ice.
Let it go, that perfect girl is gone.
But it's still so empowering to listen and, of course, sing along to. This song about being unapologetically yourself.
Let the storm rage on.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Number 3. A Whole New World, Aladdin.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
Be honest, is there a more iconic Disney duet than this one? A Whole New World leads us on a majestic airborne journey, as Aladdin attempts to woo Princess Jasmine as Prince Ali with a trip on his magic carpet. Thematically, both characters struggle with the confines and restrictions of their lives. And together, they're able to experience life in a fresh, exciting way.
A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here, it's crystal clear.
More technically speaking, both singers are giving dominant vocal performances without out-singing or overpowering the other.
I'll chase them anywhere, there's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you.
It's a perfectly written and executed number for the most romantic scene in the film.
For you and me.
Number 2. Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast.
Tale as old as time, true as it can be.
Ah, the romantic tale of the bookworm and the monster who kept her in captivity falling in love. Alright, no, we're being reductive. Beauty and the Beast really is a great love story and movie.
Ever as before, ever just as sure as the sun will rise.
In Something There, we start to watch the central couple's connection bloom organically as they get to know one another.
And now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before.
However, the title song takes the cake. It is the title song, after all. Late Broadway star Angela Lansbury's performance couldn't be more apt for the ballroom dance scene between Belle and the Beast.
Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast.
Simple and sweet in all aspects, this song is masterfully done.
Off to the cupboard with you now, Chip. It's past your bedtime. Good night, love.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Circle of Life, The Lion King. What better way to herald the birth of the prince? Those standout opening lyrics spoken in the language Zulu are instantly recognizable, and bound to give you the chills every time you hear them. Circle of Life tells the story of the Lion King, both setting up the themes of succession and family and the connectivity of the natural world. Also composed by Elton John, this song, among several others from the soundtrack, have received warranted critical acclaim. Serving as a musical and thematic motif in the movie, the triumphant arrangement signifies Simba's success after he grows up and becomes king.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.